Are you losing your voice after just a few songs? It's not your throat, it's your diaphragm. Let me show you the simplest exercise that instantly reduces tension and builds that powerful voice you're dreaming about. You deserve to sing with freedom and no tension. Today, I'll show you a diaphragm exercise, a technique that helps you sing with ease and confidence without straining your voice. I'm Lucie Pierro at Breathe Music, and I help aspiring singers rediscover their fearless, authentic voice. Hello, I'm Lucie at Breathe Music. I help aspiring singers rediscover their fearless, authentic voice. If you are not engaging the diaphragm when you sing, or need to project your voice for any period of time, the throat is going to take over. The neck, the shoulders, you're going to build a lot of tension in this area. What we want to do is engage the strength and agility in this area where our abdomen muscles are, our back muscles, our big diaphragm muscles, a lot more power. When we use that power to project our voice, we get a lot more out of the work. We're going to have less tension, less strain, and our voice is not going to get as tired as it would if we're singing from the throat, okay? Yes, I'm on my soapbox right now because so many of my singers, even though we train in the diaphragm and we do our singer's breath and all the things, when they get to the singing, that goes out the window, and then they're like, always losing my voice after I've sung a couple of songs. Why is that? Because they're not engaging the diaphragm. How do we engage the diaphragm? I'm going to tell you. Here is a fun little exercise to get it going. Are you ready? The dog pant. So, the dog pant will force the diaphragm to work. The more we work the diaphragm, the more agile the muscle will become, the more it will be able to move. This doesn't happen overnight. This isn't just a light switch because we need to train the diaphragm. We need to allow for that diaphragm to learn how to move up and down smoothly, and it takes time. I'm just going to close the door. Yes, I'm on my soapbox a little bit right now because I have a lot of singers who have trained with me for a long time. We spend the first part of the lesson activating the diaphragm, talking about the diaphragm, remembering that the diaphragm is a muscle that needs to be worked out. As it gets worked out, it becomes more agile. And the more agile it is, the faster we can engage it, the faster we can call on it to do the to do the heavy lifting. When we do those really hard songs, when we have to have that really hard conversation, or when we've been in meetings for 4 or 5 days in a row, and by the 5th day, our voice is tiring. I have teachers who come in who really struggle with a lot of vocal strain. They need to engage the diaphragm. We can't just work the diaphragm and then when it comes to the speaking, let the diaphragm go. Okay, we need to include it. It's part of us. It's part of the somatic experience of speaking and singing. Before we get started, let's just pause for a moment. Notice the space around us. We are here, ready to learn something new together. Take a big breath in, a nice long exhale out, ready to receive. So here's a little exercise to help our bodies remember where the diaphragm is, to feel it. We have to have those experiences where we feel those changes so that our body remembers it. It's not just a mental game. Yes, the mental game can be exhale. Inhale, let the diaphragm float down. But sometimes we don't feel it right away. So the dog pant is a really great awakening of this whole experience. Many vocal coaches and music teachers will teach you this. So when our tongue is dropped down, just like a dog, if you have a dog, you can practice with your dog. The tongue is going to fall forward and down. We're just going to open the mouth and pant like a dog. Super easy. Can you see my belly going? From the side. My diaphragm moves a lot because I do this all day long. Yours may not. That's okay. You're not doing it wrong, but let's just start practicing together, okay? So, as I was saying, when the tongue is forward and down, it encourages that diaphragm to drop. We want the diaphragm to drop on the inhale. On the exhale, the diaphragm comes up. So we take a breath through our nose. Let's do that first. Exhale through the mouth. Grounding, centering, ready to learn. Our bodies are ready to learn now and to receive, okay? Let the tongue drop down, open the mouth, let the jaw drop open. We're going to take a breath in when that happens. That's going to encourage an inhale so that the diaphragm will drop, and then just pant like a dog. Just like when your dog comes up to you and they've just ran around the block and they're so excited and so thankful, and they come up to you with their stinky breath and they're like, you don't have to do it that fast. You can do it as slowly as you want. Okay, so take a breath in. That movement of the diaphragm is just giving it a workout, right? It's getting it moving. So, to my singers, to my speakers, to my dear friends who are always losing their voice, use that dog pant. Your throat is going to get a little dry. That's okay. Drink some water, drink a little honey. Breathe in through the nose. That's going to moisten the back of the throat. And then try it again. And then when we sing, the diaphragm goes, oh, okay, I know, I'm going to drop. To do, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. Or whatever you're going to sing. All right? Give it a try. Let me know in the comments how it goes. If you have questions, let me know. I'm here to help. Okay? Thank you.